I actually studied science as an undergrad. I did fruit fly research and genetics work, and I went into health insurance, and from health insurance I was interested in social work. And so when I was investigating social work, I realized that I'd probably make more of an impact if I went into law instead. So I originally went into law school thinking I would go into family law, maybe tax work in conjunction, and ended up really loving torts work, which is what we do here essentially. It's the law of damages. And I started working at the firm in law school and was hired after I graduated. I have a caseload, and most of the cases are what we call settlement files, so things that we try and work with clients on before they would go into the court system. So that's most of what I do, is try and recover for our clients that have been injured. I also have cases in which you get bad offers or denials from insurance companies on, and those will go into lawsuits. So then I have a litigation caseload as well. You know, I'm in the Milwaukee office now, which is a very different culture than some of our satellite offices. I'd say Milwaukee is very high pressure, very business-like. I like working in a hectic, sort of high-stress environment, and we definitely, I mean, we're continually working for clients. I make so many phone calls every day between clients, between insurance companies. There's an expectation, and I'd say that most of the employees here are extremely aware of that expectation and are constantly working to do the best things that we can for our clients as fast as we can, in light of the very slow legal process that happens in litigation and things like that. I actually come from a Harley family, so it was exciting for me to start out in this kind of work. It's not typical for law students to go straight into plaintiff personal injury work. So for me, it was a really great opportunity to sort of get back to my roots, essentially. I never thought that I would ever end up in this sort of area and doing this sort of work, but for me, it's extremely familiar. We have, you know, sitting in depositions and hearing about defensive driving tactics. I grew up with that. My parents had Harleys, my grandparents have Harleys, my uncles all have Harleys. So I like that. I like that it sort of brings me back to that, and everything's a little different but a little the same.